Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling Guy Smith, and you guys are watching On Wrestling. I know it's been a while, just like I said, I've kind of been letting AEW and NXT kind of fluctuate what they're doing. Literally, here's what I'm gonna tell you guys. Like I said, NXT was amazing because it kicks off with Finn Balor talking about how the people he's beaten, me and Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole, Pete Dunne, and we get Clarence Clarion Cross comes out, basically says to him that this moment wouldn't have happened if we didn't deal with any other affair. It would have been pointless. See, I like the fact that here's the problem. I like the fact that we actually got a big rivalry between Finn Balor and Clarion, and to between Balor and Cross. Like I said before, I don't hate Cross because, like I said, I've been wanting this dude to be a champion. I've been wanting him to dominate. And I kind of want to see what they're gonna do with him. I kind of want to see what they were really gonna go with. Like, I didn't even mind Scarlett actually trying to convince that Danny and Rich to put their titles against Finn Balor and Glenn Ross. I didn't really get. I saw the ending of the match, and I really gotta say, like, they could have waited till Takeover to drop those titles because I feel like those two are the only two people that had a title besides Finn. And Pete, I don't even know if he's even gonna go against. Is he even gonna get a chance at the title again? Even if like Cross wins or whatever, I feel like he's not gonna really get a chance to win. I feel like there's gonna be this thing where Pete Dunne's probably gonna get the title off, but the thing is, Kyle's gonna want to go after the North American title. He's gonna want to. The way the Austin Theory match wasn't bad. I just don't know where they were going with it. Like I said before, I kind of feel like they're not really doing a lot with him. It wasn't a bad show because I like Legado del Fantasma. I like the fact that they're a faction. I like the Imperium's there. I like the fact that Walter is in NXT now, so he kind of has a way to go. He kind of can do whatever he's going to do with them, meaning that they're going to get involved. Thatcher's probably not going to join the Imperium because they want him to join Imperium to replace Alexander Wolf, which really doesn't make sense. That's my thing. It's like, okay, here's my thing, guys. Like, I don't hate the idea of Alexander Wolf doing anything wrong. It's just the real problem is that we kind of have a lot of people. And you've got people who have titles. I love the fact that we're getting another Joshi Pro, which was good. So we're getting another signee. She's going. Like I said, I love that. I love the fact that Cameron Grimes is actually doing something, but not really doing something. I don't know what they're gonna do during the North American title thing because I didn't really get to see the swerve. I didn't really get to see the Leon Ruff swerve thing because I feel like here's the thing. I feel like they got so much to do with them. I feel like LA Knight, his debut was really good. I feel like him and Bronson Reed are gonna have a rivalry at some point. That's gonna be a good idea to have because he's really good. It's just that here's my thing. I don't mind the promos. I don't mind anything he does. Because here's the thing that kind of gets me too, and I'm gonna talk about AEW in a second. Like, I don't mind them being tag partners, but here's the thing. You basically then we have the Finn Kyle thing. So Kyle tries to run Adam off the road. They get arrested by the cops. The cops are arresting Kyle, and Cole's not arrested. He just is wondering why am I getting run off the road, yada yada yada. And the thing is, like, here's my problem. I want to see if this rivalry is gonna take them all the way to Takeover. I do. I want to see if it's gonna do it, because I really want to see if Roddy and Bobby will become that undisputed era and go their own way without Adam. Because that's what I really want to see. AEW was fantastic. It was fantastic because we really got a fantastic match between Pentagon and Cody. That was good. They Pentagon started beating on Cody. Then basically Pentagon. Then after the match, basically Dustin comes out, Arn Anderson comes out, the Gun Club come out to help him, and literally QT Marshall comes out like kind of suspiciously, like he comes out like right near Pentagon. So I'm thinking they're gonna end up doing. He's probably gonna end up joining the joining Death Triangle at some point. He's probably gonna end up doing it. It's probably gonna be a 4-man group. See, I didn't mind that. I didn't even mind the promo with Don Callis because here's the thing. I kind of feel like we kind of like here's the point that I really kind of see I kind of see with Don Callis is like he makes sense. I'm being honest, he makes sense of it. He makes sense to be there. It's just him being there doesn't really help. Like I like the fact that he's literally kind of giving everybody a shot. I didn't mind him talking to the Young Bucks and saying like, "Are you the same Mad Nick Jackson I've seen in Japan, the guys who cleared out all the competition, but now you guys are just living off your guys' name." And the thing is, like, I don't mind him trying to get, like, here's the thing. The Young Bucks are probably done with Kenny. That's what we've seen tonight. They're probably done. Kenny and the Good Brothers and the Bullet Club are going to be reformed in such a way that it's going to change the whole dynamic of AEW. I love the fact that we got more, we're getting a lot more. Because, like I said, the factions are just running. And now I know the faction between MJF, FTR, and Sean Spears, they're basically calling themselves, in Wardlow, they're basically calling themselves the Pinnacle, which actually sounds like a fantastic name. Because here's the thing. I feel like the Inner Circle and the Pinnacle are going to have a match. They're gonna have it's gonna be a double or nothing. It's gonna be a like a 5-on-5 like Survivor Series type of match. Cause he wants to get rid of Chris Jericho. He wants to get rid of Sammy Guevara. He wants to get rid of Santana Ortiz and Jake Hager. So like I said, if they get rid of him, they're gonna do that. So like I said, and I like the new theme. I do. Cause I don't hate MJF. He's like actually one of my favorite superstars. See, that was fine. I don't. Here's the thing about like AEW that I love tonight that we got. We're getting a lot more rivalry. We're getting a lot more time. See, and I feel like Thunder Rose is gonna want a championship opportunity again. Nyla's gonna want it. Everybody in the women's division is kind of building themselves up now. You see, and Christian was right what he said. He. There's a wrestling trainer. He's called a workhorse. He's gonna be the dude that brings Kenny to his next level. See, everybody in Impact is doing it, but AEW's doing even more. And he even said that I ruffled some feathers, but he wasn't even mad. He's like, we'll cross it. Our paths will cross. See, and I like the fact that he wants the AEW championship. He wants it. Mox wants the title. Miro wants it. Everybody wants that belt. And the thing is, I don't mind the Miro and Kip thing because they still best friends outside the ring. You know what I mean? That's the thing that gets me. They could have done a lot of things with Kip Sabian. I think this is the greatest story for him to be in right now because look, there's always gonna be, and this is the one thing I love about AEW and NXT, is that they're developing their characters, they're developing their stories. The main roster doesn't do that. They don't. And AEW kind of one ups the WWE just a little bit because they have the amount of talent they're gonna have. And this is what I was saying when Christian came. When I was saying that he was coming to AEW, and I said that he was going to come back in some way. Because this is the thing about Christian. We're going to get a lot of freaking TNA stuff like we never would get. We're probably going to get Christian and Matt. We're probably going to get Christian and like we're going to get a bunch of stuff we should have gotten in the WWE. Like, we should have got Christian and AJ Styles. We should have had Christian and Jeff Hardy or something like that. But they don't even want to try that. And the sad part is we get a bunch of dudes, but here's my problem. We got a bunch of dudes they were trying to work with and they never got around to it. And the problem was that they were still trying to push it. See, this is the thing I'm telling you guys. Like AEW was fantastic and NXT was a fantastic show. But I'm telling you guys, AEW does something that WWE can't do. And they will end up becoming a champion. They will end up becoming a faction. And this is the thing I was saying about AEW. Like the story, like we got more people coming. We have more like better storylines than we've ever had this year, and it's because of MJF. It's because of the Inner Circle breaking their thing. Matt and his little group, which is like with Private Party and Butcher and Bleed and the Bunny and them, and you basically got Bear Country and Jungle Express fighting each other now. So that's gonna be a rivalry in itself. You got Chuck Taylor versus Miro and Kip. You got that. You got all this mix of stuff that you wouldn't usually have in AEW that you're like in AEW that you wouldn't have in WWE. And the sad part is, like, I'm glad that TNA kind of exists to give them more talent. But like I said, guys, but both shows were A pluses in my opinion. Like I said, I am gonna do an NXT UK review tomorrow if I can get the time to do it. But if I don't, you guys have a night, have a sweet night, too sweet, hearty handshake. Goodbye.